We decided to start the day with 4 experts joining us here at the mashup and starting with their thoughts and their stories on inspiration and agility. Thank you. Last but never the least, we have an award-winning an Agile coach waiting. Here's Stuart Mitchell.
Hello. No, don't stand up. I was going to talk about something that was going to be so boring that I thought, no. After seeing that video by the Scrum Alliance, I thought, no, there's something better I can give you. And, by the way, weren't those drummers fantastic? Oh, my word. I love India. I love India. And I realized there's a speed of light. And how do you measure the speed of light? And you measure the speed of light, it can be done by, as the traffic lights turn green, and a Bangalore taxi driver presses his horn. The speed of light. And I felt that speed of light. I've been feeling that speed of light for a long time. Every time I have a barbecue and I have family and friends around for dinner, and they say, Stu, what do you do for a living? And I say, well, I work in computers. And their eyes close at the speed of light. Because that is so boring. In 2016, I was inspired. I was at a conference, an Agile conference, and a lady called Michelle Davis actually did a presentation. She played a video, and that video is still there on YouTube, and I urge you to write this down. It's called Meals Per Hour. Meals Per Hour. And it's the New York Food Bank. And what they did is that there was a storm in New York in 2012. It was Hurricane Sandy. And after Hurricane Sandy, there was 1.6 million New Yorkers who were struggling to get food. Incredible. Toyota, at that time, said, we're not going to donate money, we're going to donate people. And these people helped the New York Food Bank, and they decided, they gave them ways to delete waste, the ways to do their structure, and basically gave them agile techniques. And I was inspired. I was blown away. I went, wow. So, time passes. And we get asked that we were going to have an away day. And we went to something called Oz Harvest. You can look them up. Oz Harvest do something incredible. They take all the food that has gone by, it's past its sell-by date, they collect it in one place, and they make delicious lasagnas, delicious curries. They'd make delicious food, and they pack it up in a truck, and they give it to all the homeless people. I go, wow, this is my calling. And on that away day, the owner, who's an inspirational figure herself, and she won Australian of the Year, she said, we are good at food, but we are not good at process. Is there anyone here that's very good at process? And me and a few of my colleagues go, well, actually, I've just remembered the New York Food Bank. Perhaps this is our calling. This is our time. So we put up our hands. And we started working with Oz Harvest. And it was a world away from a lot of your areas of banking and finance and doing the startups. This was real. This was tangible. This was making difference in people's lives. So we started working with them. And we helped them. And we said, instead of doing it this way, perhaps try doing it that. Instead of having the lorry drivers going all this route, try doing it this way. Have what the big things that you need to do and start prioritizing them. Make the work visible. Start taking Scrum to the charities. And guess what? Things changed. Slowly, but things changed. People started being inspired. At first they're going, oh, what's this new thing? particularly people like the lorry drivers. Wow, what are we doing here? You're just making things harder for us. Very similar to that video that we seen earlier. Do you remember when you seen the teachers going, oh, it's just more stuff? That's the reaction that we had. But piece by piece, what we did is that we'd do things like workshops for the lorry drivers to say, tell us how we can help you. And they'd say, well, we'd like to do this. We did swarming techniques by getting the lorry drivers to, and they'd never done this before. And then we said we'd make sure that we are listening. And what we'll do is that we'll take a couple of the things that you've done, we'll take it to the management of the charity, and we'll make sure that you get proper lunch breaks. We'll make sure that you get recognized. And we started recognizing the people who donated the food, as opposed to just giving us the food. And something magical happened. The work that we did started inspiring others. And so from the 2 of us that started, it became 4. It became 8. We've got now 32 Agile individuals who turn up at a regular basis, who regularly help these people, and they get absolute good heart. So let me finish. Know what you've got. You are leaders. You are great people. But also know the skills that you have got inside you. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot of charities who have got a lot of people with good hearts, but they don't have the skills. You have the skills, and I think around this room, a lot of people have the heart. Get involved with your sports society. Get involved with their school. Get involved with your local charity. They would love to see you, and they are desperate for your good knowledge. And I promise you, you will inspire others, and you yourself will be inspired. So the next time that you have a barbecue and you have your friends round, be proud with what you do and tell that great story. Thank you.